Hello Unity. This is your tutorial on how to use your SVG format. There's essentially texts, and then there's lines, and then there's shapes within those lines, so it's all data. It's not an image. I know that sounds weird, but an image is a bunch of pixels, thousands and millions of pixels. This is curves and fill-ins and texts. So, all right, here we go. So here is what you have. I don't know if you can see the cursor here. This is Inkscape. Hopefully it looks very similar to how it looks on a Mac. So what you want to do is you want to go here to the text tool, click on the text tool, and then now you'll see if you click here on this text, see the cursor? And now you can use your keyboard to write. So for example, I'm using the arrow forward. What that does is that advances to the exam, and it's essentially a word processor at this point. So we're going to take labs, that was the old thing, and I'm just going to write, hang on, I got to hold shift with one hand, labs. Now you'll see that it is not centered, so what you can do is you can back up just like you would in a text format and hit the spacebar key. Whoops, that's an M, not a spacebar key. And you get it close to centered. And because it's a word format, it can only move as much as the distance between the letters. So just remember that. You're not going to be able to move things around to any precision. So yeah, what's left? History. Let's do history. Typing. Okay, and then I'll hit the space bar. And the black line there is just temporarily, just as I was setting it up so I could see the guide. So each of the curves will have its own guide. And what I'll do is I'll click on that guide and change the color of the guide to be the same color of the background, just so that it disappears. You don't need to learn how to do that though. And I'm going to need my other hand to hold down hotkeys while I click. It's definitely a two-handed job. Anyways, so that pretty much covers it. You know, and I can change the shape of this, and I probably will adjust this so that things kind of line up better. I should start my own YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll do stuff like this to change it. Whoa! Just to make it kind of line up. There's a limit to how perfect it can be, but the advantage of doing it this way is that you can, each curve has its own file, basically its own word processor that's on a curve. So there you have it. So there'll be basically 3 files on a curve that you can type into for those guys. And then I'll make others for the ones that go sideways. Those are much easier. Okay, and there you have it. So again, to review, go to the text, click here on the text tool, and then you can click on the text, and then there's your cursor. Okay, I hope that's helpful, and I'll talk to you later.